Recently, we are trying to develop mRNA lipid nanoparticle-based strategies to treat and prevent bacterial and viral infections. Antibiotics have saved millions of lives in history, but now infections remain one of the leading causes of death worldwide. This is because the fast development of antibiotic-resistant bacteria and the outbreak of novel virus, just like the SARS-CoV-2. So, to resolve the life-threatening infections, inspire us to focus our research. You know, the professor and the researchers in OSU are excellent, and also the dense academic atmosphere taught me how to become an innovative thinker and cultured my creative abilities. In the future, we hope our research can become a fast, effective, and on-demand platform to treat and prevent life-threatening infections. We hope our research can have a big contribution to save people's lives.
The innovation that's being recognized is Black Health Explained, which is a health promotion platform geared towards increasing access to health information. I share simplified health information through blog posts and infographics to promote understanding. Really, my thoughts towards creating the health promotion page emerged during the pandemic when health disparities were truly delineated, especially in relation to the Black community with COVID-19 and the mortality associated with it. So during that time when we were forced to pivot to virtual life, I really challenged myself to consider how I, as a nursing student, could use my skills to still support my community through a virtual format, and this is where my ideas arise with Black Health Explained. Health information is typically not frequented on social media, and so I like to regard myself as a trailblazer in that effort of striving to disseminate health information simplified through social media so that it can reach populations that are typically harder to reach in healthcare. Learning about the health disparities that are impacting my community as a nursing student and witnessing it firsthand through my nursing experiences has really inspired me to consider how I could use my skill set to support my community. And so in those thoughts emerged the platform Black Health Explained, where I created to increase health literacy, as this is one way in which I hope to activate my community to follow healthier lifestyle behaviors and practices.
My research focuses on finding sustainable alternatives to metal-based electrode materials. And specifically, I work with organic electrode materials because they are safer and more sustainable, and also they have very similar performance to metal-based electrode materials. I'm from a really small town in Mississippi, and when I was growing up, we didn't have very many sustainable initiatives. So when I began learning about our dependence on fossil fuels for energy, I really was inspired to work towards sustainable energy storage technologies for clean energy storage. OSU has an industry day every year, and they bring together lots of industrial companies to meet with students. And so that's actually where I first connected with Lubrizol, which is the company that I worked very closely with to design and optimize our low-cost energy storage materials. And with their help, we actually wrote a scientific paper, and we submitted several patents. And I think without OSU's help in this regard, I never would have made that connection. And I would especially love to see us using this type of technology for clean energy storage so that we as a society can move away from fossil fuels.
Basically, the idea came about with Sustainability Institute on campus coming out with their goals of being carbon neutral by 2050, and we started to just think of it from the lens of, from like a student perspective or an individual perspective, how can we encourage people to think about sustainability in a different way? And so our idea was to replace gas diesel generators with second life battery packs to basically extend the life of them, but create an opportunity for an affordable and mobile clean energy where people could easily access through tap of a button, tell us when, where, and what you're powering, and we show up with that energy solution for you to power your tailgate experience.
We couldn't have done this without just the support of each other, I would say. Having the relationship where we can be friends, outside of the company, but also, internally we can check each other, making sure we're meeting our goals. Megajewel Ventures has also been really big, as well as just the community here at Ohio State in terms of just giving us the resources that we need to just reach our goals.
So President Johnson introduced this new initiative called the President's Buckeye Accelerator, and we're currently a part of the first cohort for that. But through those, we're introduced to a lot of like C-level people within different industries and within different startup companies, and definitely being exposed to those resources kind of gets the gears turning and really gives us a lot of resources and a lot of different people we can connect with and run ideas by, and it's really just a great opportunity and a really great time for us to even meet other entrepreneurs who are also students and really connect with them and really just have that family here at OSU.
If we're successful in what we do, then the generations that come behind us, will kind of take that to the next level. So it's definitely a generational thing that I think we're trying to work towards, and this is just the first step in that journey.